shoulders, knees go below the hips. Let's tuck the tailbone first, and we're moving the spine. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Look towards your hips. Change direction, pelvic tilt. And we're trying to arch the spine, creating a back bend, an even extension. Chin up. Rounded. Lower middle, upper back. Draw your chin to chest. Tilt your pelvis forwards. We're going into extension, open chest, open throat. Lift your chin. Make sure your arms are straight and you're not sitting backwards. Elbow around. Round the spine. Chin to heart. Hold. And then extension, pelvis forwards. Slowly open your chest and hold. And then everybody flatten your spine. Brace, hands go wider than shoulders, knees come together. We're focusing on the hips. If you've got a block nearby, then place the block on top of your lower back. Your lower back should not be moving. We're isolating the hip. You'll be pulling your right heel to the butt cheek. We're going to start by sending right thigh up and pushing the lower back into the block. You're gently drawing a circle with the right kneecap. Your back will stay really still. Knee to knee. And we're going again, right heel to the butt cheek, tuck the tailbone, send your thigh up, send your knee sideways, bring it back towards your chest. And another one, leg up, knee out, knee to chest, and then squeeze your back together. Change direction, knee to chest, knee goes sideways. Foot here drives the ceiling as you're trying to rotate your thigh bone back up here. Lower the thigh, knee, chest. And again, knee goes sideways. Do not put your right hip, okay? It's just the thigh bone. Foot points to ceiling as you're trying to draw a circle with the thigh bone and kneecap. And one more time. Keep pushing your hands down and out so there's no change in your shoulders or spinal position. Lower the knee. Down and switch. Left your butt cheek. Brace, okay? So that block is on the lower back. It's like you're trying to push the lower back into the block. So your spine stays still. Lift the thigh. Send your left sideways. Again, without the left hip lifting or hiking. Pull your knee to chest. And we're going again with thigh bone going up to ceiling. Over to the left. Again, this should cost you a bit of effort here through your arms, chest, and abdominals. Okay? So isolation for the hip, full range of motion here. Knee to knee. And we're reversing. Thigh bone to the belly. Keep pushing down through the hands. Okay? I will need to remind you over and over. Because again, body will be efficiently looking for another way to complete the movement. But I do not want your lower back participating. No twist, no arching in the lower back. Last one. Knee to chest. Open, open, open. And your thigh up. And then lower the knee. Remove the block. Send your hands forwards. And give me big circles. 3 each way. Focus on going sideways because that's where those hip abductors are. And then change direction. And then rise up high on your knees, arms along the body. Push your hands into the thighs. Hands will be gliding up and down the legs. You can tuck the toes if you can. Tuck the tailbone. Arms move. Or shoulder blades move. Up, back, down to your back pockets. And then apart away from the spine. And then back up to your ear. Back together to the spine. Down to the hips. And then forwards and apart. Your elbows stay straight, okay? Feel free to go quite robotically here with the forwards, up, back, down. You can make this look very smooth and fluid. You can change direction. 3, 2, and one more. And then tuck the tailbone. Send your arms forwards, okay? If you can sit back on your heels, go for it, but we're trying to still keep the toes tucked under. Reach your arms up and above the shoulders. So exactly what we've done before. Turn your palms away from the body, start reaching backwards. But upon return, you are creating internal rotation. So tops of the wrists, brush the hips. And then you reverse. Reach back, palms to ceiling. And then you're circling out. Keep your ribs together. Reach above the shoulders. Pinky to pinky, lower the hands. Going again, reach. Notice how I'm trying not to flare the rib cage. Palms turning away from the body, circling backwards, palms to ceiling, pinkies forwards, and we're reversing to brushing the hips with the tops of the wrists. And here, shoulder extension, lift those arms as high as you can. Circle out to the sides, reach up, close your ribs. This is exactly what you're gonna do in down dog. And then place those hands on the floor and send your hips up to ceiling. Pedal on the spot. One heel lifts, one heel lowers. And from here, you're going to float your heels high. Inhale to a plank. And pause. Claw the mat. Hips go up again. Okay, bend your knees if necessary. Inhale, plank. One more time, hips go up to ceiling. Okay, we're heading into this part of the flow. We will have to use a little bit more of our strength. Find a plank. I want you to think of little bending of the elbows. Send your elbows backwards and next to your elbows. Again, elbows pointing towards the back corners of the mat. 2 more. Everything else stays still. You're squeezing your backside. Extend your elbows, send your hips to ceiling, and pause. Walk your hands back towards the toes. Forward fold, okay? Relax here, relax your arms and shoulders. Roll up bone by bone to standing. Send your arms above your head and then dive from the hips, interlacing the fingers behind your back. Hold. From here, we're sitting down. So this is kind of position, squat. Float your heels up. Okay, make sure the big toes push down. Heels, knees, hips stay in line. Drop the heels. We're going again. Feel free to lift your chest a little bit higher. Lift your heels. Drop the heels. Give me one more lift. Heels up. Now try to push down through the balls of the feet and straighten the legs. Tuck the tailbone. Really tuck under. Push your thigh bones back. And then bend your knees. You're coming back exactly where you came from. If some of you can go all the way to the heels, great. If not, maybe hands to the floor, or maybe you're just going halfway. You're lifting one more time. Push down, ankles as neutral as possible. Tuck the tailbone, and we're going down. If you feel like you cannot go all the way, then drop the heels and forward fold immediately. If you can travel all the way, then great. From here, drop the feet and forward fold. We're coming back down or forwards. 4 steps and find your plank. From here, pull your right knee towards your right elbow. Hold here. You're going to slide it knee down towards the ground to wrist. Zip it back up and your right leg back and up. Go again. Knee to the elbow. Slide it down. Slide it up. Send your right leg back. One more time. Knee to elbow. Slide down. Slide up. Send your right leg back. And then inhale to, we're doing the other leg. Left knee to your left elbow. Slide it down. Again, few inches. Up. And then back. Hips square. Close the ribs. So you're really pushing the floor away from you. Draw the knee to the elbow. Slide it down. Slide it up. Leg goes back. One more time. Left knee, left elbow, hold. Slide it down. Back up. Up. Lower your left foot, inhale to plank. Tiny bends of the elbows. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Lower your knees. Lower your chest as we're going down with control. Nothing is changing in your spine. Control, control, control until you're ready to touch down. And from here, point your toes and press your hips so we can lift the chest. Trying to depend purely on your spine and back body. Arms go up with ego again. Lift the chest. Lengthen the neck. Come down slowly. 2 more. Lift up. Come down. Last one. Lift and hold. You should feel tailbone lengthening and your glutes squeezing really hard. Come down slowly, push up, and find your 4-point kneeling. The work is here now. Right leg back. Left arm forwards. Balance. We're sending left arm to the left, right leg to the right. We bring it back. It's all happening in the same plane of motion. In the line of the spine, tuck the tailbone. We're sending a right leg to the right, left arm to the left. We're looking about 30, 45 degrees sideway movement. Okay, close your rib cage. Push down through your right hand. We're gonna do one more. From here, your left hand comes down to the floor and you gently pivot on your left knee to find side kneeling. Send your right arm above the head. And you're going to reach right hand forwards. See if you can tap the knee with your right hand. Extend your arm and leg. Draw a circle with the arm. See if you can hold the heel to the butt cheek and tap the heel. And again, it's all happening in the hips and shoulders. I'm not arching my spine. Tap the knee. Extend, hold the leg high so we're working the lateral line of the body. See if you can circle back and tap the heel or toes. One more round. Tap the knee. Straighten the arm and leg. Pull your heel to the butt cheek like in a bridge. Straighten your arm and leg and hold it. From here, your right foot goes down. Right arm will have to reach the ceiling. Lift, but only halfway. Enough so you can feel your obliques. From here, you may want to come down, use lower and use the bottom arm, or you'll be working actually purely from your obliques. So your hands go up here or across the chest, and we're going down. 3, halfway up. 2, halfway up. One more, halfway up and hold. Again, we're looking at diagonal line, hold 3, 2, 1. Bottom hand to the floor, lift the top leg, bend the knee. You're gonna go into a bigger movement, okay? Backwards, rotating in the socket. Drive your knee down, back, up to ceiling, into the belly. Change direction, 3. 2 more. And last one. Guys, from here slowly, with legs straight, return to the floor, face the ground. You're gonna step right foot outside your right wrist. Lower the hips. It's absolutely fine to stay here, but if you can, you'll be turning towards your right thigh. Building up the lizard. And maybe if you can, actively trying to pull the heel to the buttock. See how far you can go. Contract. Let go a little. Go again. You can point or flex your foot, up to you. Give me a couple more. Cool, actively. You want to use the back of the hip, back of the thigh to bend the knee, okay? We're trying not to use the hand just yet. If you're cramping, good, it means it's working, okay? You don't have to obviously push that far to find a cramp, but it's going to be somewhere there, the end range of motion when we lack in control. If you can grab the foot, grab it. If you want a strap, use the strap. If you need to sit back a little bit to grab the foot, do so. And again, 60-70% intensity, nothing super intense just yet. You can modify, you can turn over to the left if you want to, okay? At the end of the day, we're trying to stretch the quadricep and we're trying to open the front of the hip and then the knee at the same time. Now here you'll be gently pushing your left foot into either a strap or a hand, okay? So I'm starting to push In the deep stretch, I'm starting to push my left foot into my right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, pull your heel closer to your butt cheek, create resistance for the foot. So my hand's on pushing down. My foot is pushing into the hand. I'm trying to extend my knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the heel closer so it will stretch your quadricep more. You may feel this around the knee. As you're pushing your foot into the hand in this position, you're trying to increase control of quadricep in the elongated position. Keep kicking into the hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the heel closer. I'm going to slowly let go of that leg. Relax your arms, hands down. We're making a big step back, downward facing dog. Elbows to ceiling. Come into a plank. Little bends of the elbows, ready? Bend and push. It's not chaturanga. Forget chaturanga, forget push-up. I want you to bend and extend the elbow in this position. One more. And then lower the knees. Maintain the same feeling in the belly. Tuck the tailbone. Elbows will open slightly towards the corners of the mat. You're going dead straight to the floor. From there, lift your chest. Once your chest is up, lift the legs. We're working the whole posterior chain. Ease up. Going again. Press your hips. Chest, legs up. Get longer, 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 longer. Lower. Couple more. Breath in. Lift up. Come down. Last one. Lift up and hold. Come down. Push up. Find your 4-point kneeling. We're going to do the other side now. So left leg slides back. Right hand slides forward. We're lifting those limbs. And we're gently moving. Arm to the right. Leg to the left. Bring it back. Notice the wrist does not have to be at the level of the shoulder. I need your shoulder blades to stay wide. And as you notice, your hips will stay square as well, okay? I'm not turning my pelvis. I'm not lifting that left hip. In fact, I'm really pushing hard through the left hand. And I'm trying to close the ribs and tug the tailbone. Give me 4th repetition. Open. And then here, right hand comes down. You pivot on your right knee. And you're trying to find your side kneeling. Left arm will go overhead. And we've got 4 reps here. We're trying to flex the hip, brush the knee. It's all done at the level of the shoulder and hip. Extend. It's almost like shoulder CARs. You're reaching backwards. You're pulling the heel to the butt cheek. I'm trying to tap the heel without flaring my ribs. Reach. And then tap the outside of the knee or brush it. Leg stays high. We want to use the glute medius, the outer hip. Extend the arm and leg. Bend the knee. This is our last repetition. Tuck the tailbone. Again, you should not feel this in the lower back. You want to feel this in the glutes. Extend the legs and arms. Lower the left foot. You can go into a stretch. And then we lift. Left arm to ceiling. You want to pick up using those muscles here. Halfway up, hold. And again, you may want to carry on, kind of going down into the stretch. Or if you dare to work a little bit harder, then this diagonal position, hands to the temples and going down. Halfway. Up. Go again, lower. And then lift, contracting the obliques, bringing ribs towards the hips. 2 more. And 1 more lift. From here, your right hand comes down, left leg floats up. You're gonna bend the knee, and we're moving the thigh bone. You're either going forwards or backwards, 3 repetitions. You're trying to obviously add a rotation in the hips. Down. So as the leg goes up, you're trying to send the knee up the ceiling, so your knees go really wide and apart. Lower back nice and long. 1 more here. Okay, so again, rotating. and then reverse. So the most important transition is here. You're trying to send the foot higher than the knee as the knee dives. Couple more. Open, swivel. Last one. And then from here, return onto your hands and knees and step your left foot outside your left wrist. We're going into the lizard variation. Feel free to stay here. And we're trying again, turning towards the left leg. Maybe you'll be able to lift that right foot a little bit. Maybe you'll be making substantial knee flexion. Tuck the tailbone more and pull the heel to the butt cheek. You want to actively bend the knee, right? That's where mobility comes. Anybody can just use some strap or hand and pull and hold the position in some extent, but pulling the heel really close to the butt cheek, that's, again, neurological control over your muscles. Something that needs to be trained, especially if you're hitting the wall with the cramp. It means the threshold is very low, right? So you can only actively a little bit. If your threshold is a little bit higher, you'll be able to almost pull the heel to the butt cheek actively. Something to be obviously worked on. We are turning. Can we fast stretch? You can turn to the left, you can turn to the right. I really don't mind, as long as you can pull the foot towards you and find the stretch at the front of the thigh, then great. And we hold. We're going to drill this activation. Okay, we're going to do pale, so progressive angle. So your hand is resisting, your foot is gently, gradually matching resistance of the hand. So my hand is pushing into the foot, foot is pushing into the hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the heel to the butt cheek. See if you can lift your chest higher, increase the intensity. We're going again, foot pushing into the hand. Hand is resisting, it won't move, not even a little bit. You want to feel the response in the front of the thigh that you're stretching. 3, 2, 1. Pull it closer. Using a strap, you're fighting a strap, okay? Last one, breath in. Foot gently kicking into the hand. Just 20-30% effort, nothing super intense. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the heel to the butt cheek as close as you can. This is your deepest stretch. And then from here, we're going to gently ease off. That foot parachutes down. Relax the wrist. Take a step back, downward facing dog, bump to ceiling, hold. Inhale to plank. This is again our last transition into the plank. We're going to do those mini push-ups again. Elbows pointing towards the back of the mat. Very small. I'm not thinking 1/3 or halfway. I want your elbows to soften and then extend. Okay? So you're actually using your tricep, using your pecs. Quality of execution. Knees go down, then chest goes down. Slow motion. I'm tucking the tailbone until I'm ready to touch down. Okay, from here, hands stay down, legs go up. You can lift your chest a little bit. Now you're working from your hips. One leg up, one leg down. Keep kicking for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody hold. Lift your chest to top it up. And on the exhale, you come down, right arm long. We're going to roll onto the right side of the body. That kind of scorpion tail, left arm to ceiling, left knee to ceiling. Open the chest. Come down slowly and do the same thing on the other side. So arm is long, palm flat, right elbow, right knee bend, Roll onto the left side of your body. Head up or down. Intensity up to you. Look for the stretch, the front of the chest. So exactly the muscles that bring the pushing up movement. And from here, slowly exhale, return. Okay, guys, we're transitioning to seated.